Have you been fingerprinted yet? It's fun, and it's free. And best of all, if anything should ever happen to you, it will help the police if they need to search for you. No one has the fingerprints like yours, because everyone's fingerprints are different. You can get fingerprinted at any police station. Ask your parents to take you today, and you'll feel safer, and so will they.
Welcome back to the Animated Arcade, formerly the Excuse Me Princess Super Show.
I think everybody knows that by now. Or they're wondering what the hell we're talking about.
Yeah. If this is your first episode, but you previously listened to the much better Excuse Me Princess Super Show, welcome back.
That one did have a bit more of a homegrown quality to it compared to this.
Yes. For those who don't know, the Animated Arcade is a video game cartoon podcast where we watch, review, riff on, and share trivia about video game cartoons. We are once again joined by a special guest. First of all, I'm Aaron.
Yeah, I'm John. And our special guest?
I'm Mike.
Yeah, Mike's with us again.
Hey.
From the previous episode.
Just happy to be here, guys.
Good.
That
he
makes
didn't
one of us.
leave. We didn't. He didn't leave. We record another episode with someone else and then him come back.
I think by the time you get to this episode, that's already been settled.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that everyone knew.
Well, good.
Or we
I did
gaslight
say
them.
I was leaving, and I'm here again, so...
I didn't say I wouldn't be back.
Yeah.
But yeah, the episodes we're looking at today... Switch arms here so I don't look away from my microphone while I read the rub
Neatness
sheet.
counts and the bird's the bird.
Yeah. All the way back to the beginning. Well, we are planning to do that eventually. But no,
I don't remember those ones at all.
it's the live-action segment Rowdy Roddy's Rotten Pipes and the cartoon episode Crocodile Mario. Both aired originally November 28th, 1989. We're in the home stretch here. This is the final week of its original syndication. We've been kind of futzing around where some of the live-action segments go, so that we're not repeating ourselves.
Yeah.
And we had to endure one Club Mario, which was worse.
The best one.
Actually, I didn't mind the Club Mario. It gave us a little bit more content.
It
An
did.
extra, 5 seconds per episode.
Well, and it's the only bit of Club Mario that's been officially released, because it's still attached to some of the streaming versions of that episode.
Yeah.
What episode was that? That had Club Mario.
It was the Club Mario episode.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Now I gotta remember. I'm just gonna double check.
Everybody in the club getting Mario.
What?
Hey.
I love how it lists which episodes...
The Unzappables.
Right.
On streaming releases and the YouTube upload by Wildbrain, the Club Mario segment is included for The Unzappables instead of its original live-action segment. This is also the only segment of the show to be dubbed in Mandarin Chinese. The original segment that was there was George Washington Slept Here.
Again.
Yeah, for the first time.
Oh.
Does that mean that the show made it because it was dubbed in Mandarin?
No.
Probably it was included on a limited DVD release in Mandarin or something.
I would...
What not to do.
Yeah. If you were going to make a Mario cartoon, don't make this.
It's propaganda showing why Chinese animation is better than North American.
Yeah, North American Korean animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to watch this Korean animation, you can watch it on the Wildbrain Superheroes YouTube channel.
Amazon Prime.
Buy the DVD.
Time travel back to November 28th.
1989.
Yeah.
Or
just
November 22nd.
any random morning where it's being shown as rerun filler.
Which is
on
a Monday.
Yeah. Or on the Encircle TV app. But again, that's going to be full of ads, which, I mean, so is
Full
YouTube.
of ad.
Yeah, one. Just one. Over and over again. But
Until someone buys that Peppa Pig playset
Now, to
and
be fair,
toys.
we haven't tried using the Encircle app since that, so we don't know if it's different now.
However, it left a bad taste in our mouth, and we don't have enough mouthwash.
You mean you have Peppa Pig phobia?
No Koopa phobia.
Same thing.
Oh, good. Okay, you're done.
John's done with my bullshit today.
Well, it's just there's no clean segues out of it. It's a real start and stop kind of comedy style. Speaking of which, let's get into the live action segment and get hooked on the brothers.
I wonder if we can get a bagpipe version of this song.
Maybe not this version, but I'm sure there's a bagpipe version of like actual Mario music.
I'd listen.
If there is, I'd put a little bit of it right here. Yes. Rowdy Roddy's Rotten Pipes.
All right, so we start off, and we're showing that neatness still counts.
Well, Luigi's tearing the place up looking for something. Something that couldn't possibly be under the tiny scraps of litter that he's moving to look for it.
You're talking about Mario, right?
Yeah. Wait, what?
No.
You said Mario's tearing the place up.
I said Luigi.
Luigi.
Oh,
Mario's vacuuming, as we'll soon see.
I thought it was Luigi vacuuming because Mario answered the door. I don't know.
No, it wasn't. Luigi's going around, oh no, where is it? Oh, we're really sunk now.
Yep.
And then he goes down to Mario, who's vacuuming.
But the vacuum just sounds weird.
Yeah, a little Celtic.
Yeah.
And he's like, Rowdy Roddy Piper, that mean wrestler, is going to be here looking for his bagpipes he wanted us to fix. We're plumbers. We don't fix bagpipes. Yeah, but did you want to tell him that? And yeah, we see this vacuum Mario's using, and it looks suspiciously like bagpipes stuck to a vacuum.
Yes. The bag of the bagpipes is the bag of the vacuum.
Yeah, and it's making bagpipe-like noises.
Yeah.
Which is actually more gentle on the ears than actual bagpipe noises.
Much more gentle.
Do you know the reason behind that is because bagpipes only actually have one volume?
Yeah. Loud.
Yeah.
And fair enough. But it turns out that, yeah, Mario is, just fix the vacuum with some junk that was lying around. Uh-oh.
Hot dog.
Yeah, pretty much. And Rowdy Roddy Piper is at the door. He's come to get his bagpipes, and he's not happy.
He's
no.
wound right up.
But first, Mario has to insult him.
Oh, yeah. Which is a running gag. That used to be a good way to get Rowdy Roddy to start hitting people in the ring, was to, make the usual jokes about kilts or his long hair or both.
Yeah.
It's not a wrestler. It's just some dame in a dress.
Yeah, in a plaid skirt.
Yeah.
That's a mistake people only make once.
Yeah.
Yo, Mario. Hey, where we get this vacuum cleaner? Sure looks familiar. I fixed it with some old junk I had laying around the house. Oh, Luigi, it's not Rowdy Roddy Piper. It's some hairy lady with a plaid dress. Now that's a mistake most people make just once. My name is Rowdy Roddy Piper, and I want my bagpipes. Hey, I was only kidding, Roddy. I mean, but I'll tell you the truth, I wouldn't wear a skirt, especially in the streets of Brooklyn. I want my antique family heirloom bagpipes. Well... Are those not bagpipes? No, sir, big angry person. This is an imported Scottish vacuum that comes directly from the McBronx Vacuum Company, one of a kind and original.
Oh. I am stalling, and I cannot remember much about the intro other than...
Okay, so if I do take the wheel, you won't take it as a personal insult.
No, I will, but...
Okay. Or are you just stalling to pull up the cheat sheet?
No, I'm not...
He's still on sugar.
Do.
Yeah, he steps into the room and
Yeah.
he's worked up because he wants his bagpipes. He needs his bagpipes.
Yeah.
There's nothing I love more than the sound of bagpipes. Where are they?
and he sees the vacuum as a bagpipes, and he starts getting mad.
Yeah. He's like, oh no, this is a specialty Scottish vacuum we ordered from the McBronx Vacuum Company.
Yeah. The McBronx. Turn it on.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Roddy leans forward to
listen.
and gets a face full of vacuum dust.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the uh-oh
Yeah.
comes in.
Cuts to cartoon.
Yeah.
And we come back to the cartoon from the cartoon, and Rodney is washing his face.
Rodney.
Roundy Rodney Piper.
Yeah. Exactly.
He's washing his face, or drying his face, or wiping off his face.
He can't see, and he's like, "Are you done fixing my pipes yet?"
Yeah, the Mario Brothers are using this as an excuse to either just get the pipes off the vacuum or pretend that it was never there at all, and, though the pipes are just,
Yeah.
they're coming. It's like when they were trying to fix Magic Johnson's trophy. In
Yeah.
fact, it's a lot like that.
It is.
In fact, it's almost exactly like that, except Rowdy Roddy's a lot more threatening because he's there in person.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson was going to come through the medicine cabinet and get them. Bloody Mary style.
Yeah. Okay, maybe that is more threatening.
Maybe. I don't know. I'd feel more threatened with Rowdy Roddy Piper in the room.
Yeah. Especially now.
Yeah, especially now. That'd be a bridge between the two. Is the wrestler in the room with you right now?
Oh.
He asks Mario for a new towel. Oh, we lost them.
Okay, first, before the new towel.
Shut up, I'm coughing. What the hell is wrong with you? He does that. If I say, give me a second or whatever, he'll start putting
Going in.
content. Yeah. And half the time he claims he does that stuff to bug me, but I really don't think he puts that much thought into it.
On that one, I didn't hear, give me a second, and I wasn't.
I didn't say give me a second. I started coughing. That was an example
There was no time.
of something else you've done.
Oh. Luigi asks Mario to put on bagpipe music on their cassette player.
Oh, yeah. And Mario digs through one of those briefcases that hold a whole bunch of cassette tapes,
And
which I've
just
got one of those.
Yeah,
throws
we
them
have
all
one.
over his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Not finding any bagpipe music, but finds what?
Organ music.
Yeah.
That's close enough.
It was like a soothing organ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so put
A little bit of almost chamber music-y.
Yeah.
So he puts it on, and Rodney still
Roddy.
Roddy.
Rodney.
Roddy's cleaning his face. Still, and he's like, "Oh, it's never sound more beautiful."
Yeah, he's like, how's this, Roddy? Oh, it's never sounded better. Bring me another towel. This one is,
Too small.
yeah, and he says it's for babies or something.
Yeah.
And Mario stalls, but eventually hands him a rag from his overalls,
Yeah.
which
A
dirties
dirty
him up.
rag.
Yeah.
And he says something like, nobody messes me over, or...
Yeah, you better not mess me over.
Which might have been a catchphrase. I haven't
Yeah.
seen a lot of Rowdy Roddy in context.
Yeah.
Roddy Roddy's on pipes. Plot synopsis. As Mario hands Roddy a new washcloth, Roddy continues to wipe his face, stating that he hates it when people mess him over. While Mario and Luigi continue to work on the bagpipes, Roddy realizes that the new washcloth was filthy due to the fact that it had left skid marks on his face.
Yeah,
After Roddy yells at
Phrasing.
Mario and Luigi, Luigi asks Mario if he thinks Roddy is angry, and Roddy responds with a hiss. Oh yeah, he does that.
Oh yeah.
And yeah,
Then we do the Legend of Zelda cartoon.
Roddy and Luigi are fixing the bagpipes in the background, and Mario says, "Will you two pipe down? We've got to watch these clips from the Legend of Zelda." And we see the crux of the upcoming episode is that the Moblins put Ganon in a bubble and stuck him on a hole.
Yeah.
the never-ending hole
Yeah.
pit.
The Moblins have unionized.
The never-ending
They-
pit in the floor. Do. Yeah, the Moblins... Well, the episode title is The Moblins Are Revolting. And I mean, it's one of those double titles. But yeah, the monsters think they're going to run things better than Ganon.
And they will.
Well, they might. We have yet to... Well, we saw their first aborted attempt in the last episode where they wasted each other.
Yeah,
Doing.
No, I think that's before. I think that's the setup for the revolt. But, oh, and we see that Moblin swing Ganon's scepter around.
Oh, yeah.
Every character in the show can just twirl batons or swords.
It's the Hylian national sport.
Yeah, baton twirling.
Yeah.
It's the only elective they all took.
It was mandatory in Hylian Elementary.
Yeah. So, yeah, we have that to look forward to. But in the meantime,
we get back, and they finally fixed Roddy's pipes.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It still has vacuum parts on it, and a plug. And Roddy's like, you haven't finished fixing it, and I have to get to Madison Square to play
Garden.
Garden.
Madison Square Garden.
I'm late for a fight.
Yeah.
To play the Scottish national anthem. And Luigi's like, 1 second, and he plugs in the plug, and the bagpipes come to life.
Yeah.
And by that I mean they start playing.
And Roddy's happy enough. He starts violently shaking the hell out of the Mario Brothers.
1 second. Calcifer.
What was she chewing on?
My bag.
Naturally.
Yeah, she was trying to get into it.
Oh, yeah. With those lights we couldn't use.
Man, I'm so sad about that. It would have been really cool.
Well, next time.
Next time.
Yeah. We'll be ready for it next time.
I'll get you next time, Gadget. I can't do it. John can do it.
It's tricky. Well, yeah, it's like
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
pretty close. That's before they add all the filtering to it. It turns them into Soundwave. I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Mine was better.
Next. Yeah. Oh, that's fair enough.
Not more accurate.
Soundwave superior. See, that just sounds more like Megatron. I would have waited an eternity for this. It's over, Prime. Anyway, so Roddy's happy, he shakes the shit out of them, and then they do the Mario without him, and it may be the same clip of them doing the Mario without Vanna White.
I will say that that episode made Roddy look very, very unstable mentally.
Which is exactly what he was going for, because that was his character at the time.
Yeah. Oh.
Ironically, due to Deke, have you heard of the cartoon Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. It's
No.
like a weird half G.I. Joe, half... just a bunch of wrestlers doing stuff. And there's
Saving the day.
Yeah, but there's a good guy, a face team, and a heel team. And Piper was on the bad guy team. But actually, Piper had gone face in the WWF before the cartoon came out.
Oh.
So it's kind of one of those... he's still a bad guy in the cartoon. And none of them were voiced by themselves or anything, so... Okay, just a minor correction here. Piper's face turn actually happened between the show's 2 seasons. So it was accurate when it started, not so much when it ended. But there are a few inconsistencies like that, including a couple characters whose real-life counterparts had actually left the Federation before the show even started. Their names escape me right now, and I'm not recording this again. It's actually a lot of real well-known voice actors. That's some of their earliest roles. Like, I think Hulk Hogan is voiced by Brad Garrett. You know, the brother from Everybody Loves Raymond. And you hear that voice, and like it's got that low growly thing. It actually works pretty well.
All right, who's a bimbo who hit my Hulkmobile?
Roddy did it on purpose.
All right, Pipsqueak, you're gonna pay for that damage.
Of course I am, Hulkster.
Of course, I always think of him first as Lobo from the Superman cartoon.
Jason Momoa?
See, the best part was the pause where you had to remember his name. The essence of comedy is timing.
Yeah.
I thought it was neatness.
That counts too.
I'm going to overuse that button.
We've given him
You've
too
already
much
used
power.
it more than we do. Usually, by the time the rim shot would be done, it's just when we've reached over to hit the button. It's like, well, whatever.
We'll fix it in post.
Yeah. We'll have to put some good Street Fighter sound effects on there fairly soon.
Yeah.
So, Rowdy Roddy's Rotten Pipes. It's a retread of the second Magic Johnson episode, but I would say better.
Yeah, anything that gets magic out of their medicine cabinet is better, in my opinion.
Yeah, what was the name of that one? Was it Do You Believe in Magic, or was that the first one? I think it's the second one, is Do You Believe in Magic?
I feel like that's...
Because I managed to spoon feed it to you and make you angry.
yeah.
You're like, oh, the next episode is Do You Believe in Magic? And you're like, oh, no.
And I remember exactly where I was sitting when we did that. Do you?
Was it right here?
No.
Oh.
It was one of the ones we recorded at your place.
Oh, very good. So it was a lot more echoey.
Yeah.
At the kitchen table.
No, it was in the
Living room? Or in my computer office?
computer office.
Ooh. Second only to the original tin can in terms of sound quality.
Yeah.
In fact, it might have been worse because we were using better mics.
Yeah.
You know, the first few episodes have a sort of homogenous shit kind of quality to it. It all sounds like first attempt at podcast. By the time we get to the ones that really sound bad later on, it's a noticeable drop.
Yeah.
Because we're using good equipment badly.
Yeah.
Instead of just bad equipment in a bad spot. Okay, Rowdy Roddy, the wrestler.
We haven't discussed where it is in the placement.
Oh yeah, I was trying to get to that and I lost it.
Yeah.
It was all right.
Middle third.
Middle third.
Nothing special, but we've had so much terrible.
We have.
And they had their special guest, like Roddy was on for quite a bit of it. Like
Yeah.
almost the whole thing.
That was one of the great things, is like it wasn't like Vanna White showing up for the last 3 minutes, collecting a paycheck and not doing the Mario with them.
Yeah.
Although he
did
didn't do
everything.
the Mario.
He showed up for the entire thing, and when it came to doing the Mario, it was time for his nap.
Yeah. He'd worn himself out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He put it.
His magic juice was wearing off.
The music put him right to bed. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Well, this is before the steroid trials of '93, so. No, I thought Piper did well. He was playing Rowdy Roddy Piper, the crazy heel who would get mad and beat people up for saying he looked like a girl with his fabulous hair and kilt.
Yeah. And honestly.
Oh,
like,
and they had some jokes about that were of their time, but fairly funny. Like you walk into Madison Square Garden dressed like that, you're going to start some fights anyway. Wearing a skirt.
Yeah. Very of its time humor.
Yeah, but it was the same jokes that would set him off on, WWF TV, so.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the oldest joke in the book. Guy's wearing a kilt, you say he's wearing a skirt.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Bugs Bunny did that in that one where he's playing golf with that little Scottish guy.
Yeah.
From like the 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that horrible monster attacking that poor old lady. Have courage, Granny. I'll save you. I'll save you. He put up a terrific battle, ma'am, but clean living prevailed.
You've ruined my pipes. I'm going to...
Hey, wait a minute. You're no woman. You're a man.
Certain I'm a man, and what's wrong with that?
What's wrong? What's wrong, he says.
So yeah, middle third, not bad. How about you, Mike? Any
I
closing
would
comments?
I would agree. I thought he was definitely trying hard. He did carry the bulk of the weight of that.
Yeah. You can tell he and Lou Albano were used to working together.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
There was a familiarity there.
It felt like Danny Wells didn't have that much this time.
No, he's like, oh man, I'm surrounded by these people.
Yeah.
Don't beat me up.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. It actually brings it a little more in line with his cartoon self.
Yeah.
It's like plumbers and cowards first.
We'll get to that.
So, Rowdy Roddy. I can't do real trills, R's. All I can do is the growly one.
Roundy Rowdy.
Ronda Rousey?
She
They
did
almost...
Yeah, well, she wore his hot rod shirt and jacket a few times, I think.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
So Roderick George Toombs. Or Rowdy Roddy Piper. So I should have said Roderick instead of Rodney.
He's got a special place in our heart.
Yeah. He's Canadian.
He's from the north.
He was born in Saskatoon, has links to British Columbia and Wisconsin, born to Scottish immigrants.
Very good.
That's all you need to know. Nothing else.
For those that don't know, that's fairly close to where we are.
Yeah.
It's not
Closer than usual.
Yeah.
Usually, if you say an actor is Canadian, it means Toronto.
Not
Or
Van-
maybe Vancouver.
Yeah,
Or Vancouver.
not 2.5 hours away from
If it's
John.
a voice actor, it's Vancouver. If it's a real actor, it's Toronto.
Yeah.
A live action actor, let's say.
Wait, what are you saying? Voice actors aren't real people?
That's why I backpedaled.
So he was active in the WWF/WWE from 1984 to 2000.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, really?
Yes.
I didn't know it was that long.
Well, I mean, not full time the back end though, but he would
No.
show up as like guest referees or pretending to be like an executive or that kind of stuff. It was a
Interesting.
personality.
Yeah.
He was in the National Wrestling Alliance from 1975 to 1980. So that was in California and Portland.
Yeah.
And
before Vince McMahon swallowed up all the territories.
yeah. And Georgia and Mid-Atlantic from 1980 to 1983.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, he appeared once in 1979 for the World Wrestling Federation before he came in 1984 to 1987, and he hosted Piper's Pit.
Yeah. Yeah, he had one of those in-ring interview segments that inevitably turned into a fight.
Yeah.
Perfect. That tracks.
It's like, Aaron, you remember that Strong Bad email about wrestling? Where you learned Strong Bad's history as a wrestler and...
I do not.
Oh, it's a good one. But in the commentary, Matt and Mike, there's a segment where Strong Bad's hosting his interview segment in the ring with a potted plant and some chairs. And he immediately hits Homestar with a chair. And Mike is like, yeah, well, what do you expect is going to happen when you have your interview in the middle of the wrestling ring? Someone is going to start wrestling eventually. And conveniently, you've got some chairs there.
Eventually I began wrestling as my own dang self, and finally achieved what every wrestler strives for. My own in-ring interview segment. Never before had 2 chairs and a potted plant so transformed the wrestling ring. It's time for another installment of Strong Bad's Floating Camp Dungeon! Welcome back to the darkest, dankest regions of my dungeon. My prisoner this week is the current middleweight belt holder, the Jack 'em Up Kid! Hoo yeah! Hoo yeah!
In 1996, with the WWF, he was the interim WWF president.
He took over from the other fictional guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was before the whole lid came off and people realized that announcer, Vince McMahon, was actually the guy who owned the company. After the Montreal screw job. Which I won't get into because I'll be here for an hour, but look it up.
Now, let's get into some of...
Like his acting roles?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Starting with something near and dear to me, cruises. He was on the 1990 A Love Boat Valentine special. It was an 1.5 hour long special that I just watched Friday. At least the last 45 minutes.
The last 45 minutes of your Friday?
No, I watched the last 45 minutes of this special because I walked in and the office managers were already watching it. So
And they didn't turn it off in embarrassment when you witnessed them.
They were just talking about how weird it was for strippers to be on a cruise ship.
They're people too. They need getaways.
I think they were working
Yeah.
on the cruise ship.
Chippendale dancers.
Oh!
He was also in
On
this
the
episode.
Super Mario Brothers Super.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, okay, number 2 is usually when he pulls that.
He was in Highlander,
The movie or the show?
the show.
Oh.
The RoboCop show.
Mm-hmm.
The Outer Limits.
Oh, good.
Cold Case. He showed up a few times as himself.
Cold Case, that one was filmed in Vancouver, wasn't it? Or that's like a Canadian one, I think.
I think so.
Because the lady who was the main detective on that had that cameo in Corner Gas.
Oh, yeah.
And Karen is trying to solve a cold case, and she's the lady at the paint store, and she's like, a cold case? Who cares about those?
This one goes out to John Walker, Texas Ranger. Well, more your grandma.
Yeah, my grandma used to love Walker. Most grandmas did.
He was himself in Robot Chicken.
Oh, good.
Um,
Oh, I think I remember that one. They got a few wrestlers in for that.
Metal Militia. Go watch it later.
That's
We won't.
Oh, that's the episode?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say those bumper stickers I see everywhere.
Yeah, some of the more prominent TV shows he showed up as himself: Storage Wars,
Mm-hmm.
Celebrity Wife Swap, and WWE Legends House. He also showed up as himself in Saints Row IV. Saints Row IV.
Saints Row 4,
Nope, IV.
the video game.
Yes. Exactly. And he did do some voice acting, including Green Lantern Emerald Knights.
Oh, who'd he play in that?
Bulfunga.
Which one is that, Aaron? Is that a real character? Or is that like one of Kenjaro's goons? Or
I don't know.
no, Emerald Knights. That was that the anthology one?
Yes,
Maybe he was that guy who crashed on Mogo,
maybe.
the living planet, who is also a Green Lantern.
He was super active. Like, he did a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
He is no longer with us. Oh, Bulfunga is this guy. He's I think he's one of the Red Lanterns.
Were the Red Lanterns in Emerald Knights?
I feel like a legendary intergalactic prize fighter,
Oh, okay.
which makes sense why he would voice him.
Sure. But I only watched Emerald Knights once. There was the one about Mogo. It was an adaptation of Mogo Doesn't Socialize
Yes.
by Alan Moore. There was the one that told Eresia's backstory, I think.
Let's see.
Was that 3 or 4 segments in that one? It's been a long time. That was one of those first times they used Nathan Fillion as Hal Jordan.
Yeah.
Now he's jumped ship to play Guy Gardner. And he did really well in that Superman movie. I liked him.
Yeah. And Jason Isaacs was Sinestro.
Yeah, that's right.
That-
Or was that in First Flight?
No, I'm looking at Emerald Knights right now for the cast.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to.
Yeah, we'll trim this down, but I want to know which segment this guy was in and what he was doing.
So it goes through different stories of the lanterns. So Avra, the story of the first Green Lantern.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Kilowog. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the Kilowog section.
Well, the Kilowog section was like a training thing.
A look at his training days under Sergeant Deegan.
Yeah. And he picked up the word poozer from him.
Lyara.
She's like the warrior queen one, right?
I think so.
Maybe that's where that one is.
Mogo,
Yeah.
and then Abin Sur. Those are the 5, so...
I'm guessing he's in the Liara or whichever one it was.
I don't know.
But anyway.
Maybe we'll watch it and find out.
Or I'll cut this in later when I'm editing.
Yeah.
And I'll trim this down. We'll keep it, but I'll trim it down.
And we'll put it here.
Okay, Balthunga is the guy who lands on Mogo in the Mogo Doesn't Socialize story. That's it.
Anything else about Rowdy Rodney?
He was inducted in the WWE Hall of Fame as the world's greatest heel.
Mm-hmm.
He did pass away in 2015 due to a heart attack caused by hypertension.
Yep, makes sense.
Now, John's more of the wrestler fan than I am, so anything you know?
Well, like we were talking about, I don't know if it was during the recording or not, but Ronda Rousey sort of adopted his shtick as an homage for a while. She would wear that hot rod shirt, and I think was wearing his original leather jacket as part of her get-up for a while. I couldn't give you any more specifics than that, but I'm pretty sure it was like entrusted to her by the Piper family.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, because she was kind of doing that crazy heel routine and stuff. Pretty sure it was Ronda Rousey. I think she was going by Rowdy Ronda Rousey at the time when she was doing it. So it's just like a whole homage thing. Other than that, yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in Invasion of the Body Snatchers? I was alluding to that in the last one, or during the Zelda episode. No, it was the last one. Could you check that for me, please?
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
I feel like he was in that. That's where I'm going to kick ass and chew bubble gum comes from.
Oh, that's cool.
What year was that?
70-something?
Doesn't look like it.
Maybe it's a different thing.
But he is in Immortal Kombat. Which I didn't know was an actual movie.
Mm-hmm.
First Encounter.
Filmography. Body Slam. Oh, it's They Live.
They Live.
I'm pretty sure. Maybe that's the one I'm talking about. I could be just completely wrong, but...
You might have to eat it on this one.
No, okay, it's They Live. It's the one where he wears sunglasses, and when he puts them on, he can see which people are actually replaced by...
oh, yes.
By either zombies or aliens or whatever. Yeah, they're aliens. And
they kind of go hand in hand, the two.
Yeah.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers and...
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he puts on these sunglasses, and all of a sudden you can see some people are like skeletal aliens and whatever, and yeah. That's the one. It was John Carpenter.
Ah.
Yeah, and that's where the I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum comes from. So yeah, it was They Live, not Invasion of the Body Snatchers that I was thinking of. I'll put a clip of that right here.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
I wanted to get that straightened out before we moved on from Piper.
A little bit of...
and he was also in Pro Wrestlers vs. Zombies.
Is that a game or a show or what?
It's a direct-to-DVD movie.
Oh, good. Like all those direct-to-DVD army movies that... The Wrestler. John Cena. That stuff he was in before he started getting put in real movies.
A little bit of...
like direct-to-video Steven Seagal type crap. But WWE was like half financing these.
Anything to make a buck.
Basically.
It's
like a slightly less slimy version of Disney turning all the prepubescent girls into girl groups who have to record albums but also have their own sitcom. and it eats its own tail as, they either become famous actors or famous singers.
Girl Meets World?
Thinking more like Lizzie McGuire.
What is Hilary Duff up to these days?
She just announced a new world tour, man.
You going?
I'll check it out.
If it comes to town.
It will be in town.
Oh, Weird Al. We still got to decide if we're going to try and see him in September.
Oh, yeah.
I missed him the last time he was coming through.
I think he canceled the last time he was coming through because it was 2020.
Maybe that's it. But no, the Strings Attached tour.
Oh, wasn't that 2020?
Could be. Anyway, that's for later.
So a little bit of history on Roddy Piper that runs in my family. My dad was a huge wrestling fan, and that was one of his favorite wrestlers.
Oh, yeah.
So we have this giant mug with his picture on it, Roddy Piper, and then a little blurb about him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's nice that Mike was on this episode just for that.
Hey. That's it. It was self-serving. That's all that was.
I've got a lot of affection for the era of wrestling from just before I was actually born.
Yeah.
The cartoony, because all the video games from back then, like on the NES and stuff, they have the cartoon character wrestlers, the Mountie, the Undertaker, Big Boss Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larger than life.
Piper, yeah. But I mean, think that's about it. Ready to get into the cartoon? Which would probably have less to talk about. Turn your world upside down.
Yeah.
This is where I press D.
That's where you press B. Now.
Saving.
Ooh.
And if you've been hooked on the brothers and require assistance, please reach out to the Animated Arcade.
Yeah, you can follow the show on Facebook and... Pardon me, that's the wrong speech.
Yeah.
If you're enjoying the show so far, be sure to leave a like on the YouTube version.
Comment on the YouTube version. Tell us your favorite wrestler.
Yeah, and follow us on the on your pod tracker of choice and give us a rating.
Yeah.
And if you're watching on Spotify, leave a comment.
Yeah.
And thanks, Spotify.
If you just have your phone open and you're watching the AI transcript that Spotify makes of the show, tell us how many spelling errors you saw. How many times is Koopa written as Cooper?
Yeah.
And I mean, given the way Lou Albano says Cooper, it's fairly understandable.
Yeah.
Plus, Koopa isn't a real word.
It's a real dog, though.
Yeah. So, Crocodile Mario, it's kind of what we thought it was, but only very superficially. Hell, there's only one character doing a bad Australian accent.
Yeah. And
Yes.
it's a toad person. It's a Mayor Fettuccine.
It's Mayor Fettuccine.
Even that accent was better than his accent.
The trick is you get to go back. I can't do it because it devolves into different accents.
Yeah.
G'day, I'm here to drink a Foster's and talk about boomerangs and kangaroos, and then it immediately just turns into a Ringo because I'm holding my tongue the same way. It's hard to do either one. I'm a man of limited scope. So, they're in Down Under Land, or what was it? Was it Down Underland?
I think it is Down Underland.
Down Underland. Now, it took us a while to figure out what the hell was going on with Down Underland. We thought the backgrounds were just worse than usual.
Very off, yeah.
Turns out they're intentionally upside down, sort of.
Only when it serves them.
If the world is round, why Australia not look like this?
Yeah, maybe it does. They're just acclimated to it. But no, yeah, the major land masses are in the sky.
And the sky is the ground.
And the sky is the ground. And they can walk on it sometimes. Sometimes they're on platforms and stuff that are also floating in the ground. And there's rivers that seem to run through the sky, but it's the ground. And then the characters walk on the purple ground. Aaron thought it was water at first. I thought it was just purple ground. Turns out it's the sky.
Yeah.
But they're standing on it.
Well, and then when they have shots of the towns are attached or built around these roots.
Yeah.
And I think idea was they were supposed to be walking on boardwalks the whole time.
Yeah, but the animators kept just having them walk on the sky ground instead of all the sidewalks. And yeah, it's like you can see what they were going for, but it would have cost a lot to retake every single one of those shots where people are just walking in on air.
Skyground is a great name for this episode.
Skyground?
Skyground.
We'll see. See if something else comes up, but we'll put it on the list. So yeah, but they're going to this town because they want to try and use this magic statue. Was it to fight off King Koopa?
I think it was to repulse King Koopa.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't work on him because he's in the middle of stealing it.
Yeah.
Like, right there. Right then.
Plumber's Log 1312?
Yeah, I don't know if it was a pun or not. Like the last one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it turns out that statue was the only thing keeping the town from getting overrun by crocodiles.
Yeah.
And the minute the statue's gone, the crocs immediately come to town and start trying to eat the mushroom people. And yeah, they're just the usual mushroom villagers. We don't see the upset guy with the Homestar face.
But we do see Mayor Fettuccine, Australian.
Yeah, he's got a monocle and he's wearing one of those hats.
Yeah.
And so are all the birdos, which are actually kangaroos. What is it, birdo-roos?
Birdo-roos, yeah.
It's pretty funny. It's a kangaroo birdo with a joey in the pouch. Which, I mean, we've seen birdos tend to their young before, but these ones probably have better eyesight.
Yeah.
But they can't fly.
No.
Which, did we flag up how weird it was that birdo could fly?
No, we didn't. Not
Back in
the
episode
first
1?
time.
Yeah, because birdos don't fly.
Yeah,
But
but
they have bird in their name.
Yeah.
But penguins are a bird, and they don't fly except through water.
But they don't have bird in their name.
Yeah.
The chicken bird doesn't fly, and
She's literally just called Birdo because she shoots eggs, I think.
and is pink.
Yeah. But no. So the town's getting overrun by crocs, and they keep managing to sneak up on characters somehow. And then, there's Toad standing there, and then a crocodile appears behind him, and then there's like a whole 10-second shot of Princess Toadstool's like, look out, Toad, there's a crocodile behind you. Oh no, that crocodile wants to make Toad his lunch. It's like, this is all happening while I guess the crocodile's just standing there right next to Toad.
I was hoping we'd have lunch, not be lunch. Toad, look out!
Oh dear, I think he wants Toad for an appetizer.
I don't get to eat, neither does that crocodile.
And yeah, all the characters except the Mario Brothers end up on the roof of the general store.
Yeah.
While the Mario Brothers are fighting off the crocodiles with their plumber's helpers.
So there are a lot of issues with animations and scaling in this episode.
Yeah, scaling in particular is a sticking point. But and they do one of like their 2 Crocodile Dundee references.
Yeah.
Where Luigi pulls out a plumber's helper and Mario says, "That's not a plumber's helper. This is a plumber's helper," and pulls out an identical plunger.
Yeah.
Same size, same shape. It's not even that gold one given to him by the president.
Yeah.
That would have put the hurt on some crocodiles.
But yeah. So they fight off the crocodiles and run
they
away.
Brace the crocodile's mouth open with one, that old bit. Doesn't last very long.
No.
And the princess basically tells him, "You guys got to go get the statue back
before we become crocodile bait."
Yeah.
Or food.
Yeah.
Chow.
And then when they're
crocodile
talking,
chow.
When they're talking about it, the mayor and the princess are like, "Well, what do we do if they start eating the building?" And then all of a sudden the crocodiles just start eating the building.
Yeah. It's like
before that they just kind of stood there, and then
like they hadn't thought of that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the idea, but it seemed like they gave them the idea.
Yeah.
And so the Mario Brothers, they're not on the raft the first thing. Are they?
I think so. I think it went straight to Birdo shooting at them after they...
Yeah, the Mario Brothers are on a typical cartoon raft, paddling with the plumber's helpers.
Yeah.
And yeah, they immediately start getting pelted by eggs from the birdo-roos.
Yeah.
Which are, they're all wearing... Oh, and Koopa, who doesn't have an alias, did he?
No. Oh,
wasn't-
no, Crocodile Koopa.
Crocodile Koopa. And they only call him that once, I think. And they're all wearing an Australian hat, with the bent up at one side. Some of them have feathers in them.
Yeah.
And then, let's see, the Mario Brothers are being routed by the Birdos, and then some Koopa Troopas with boomerangs start throwing those at the Mario Brothers.
Yes.
And they're unusually good at throwing boomerangs, but whatever. And it doesn't really lead to them about to crash, except that maybe they don't lose their plungers because Mario's still got his.
Yeah.
They're going and the river just picks up steam and there's a giant boulder that sharply changes the angle of the river.
Yeah, and they're going to hit that.
And Koopa's like, finally.
Yeah, finally those plumbers will be flushed out or whatever.
Yeah.
Something like that. And Mario says, now did he call it a plungerang?
Yeah.
Or plumberang? I think he said plumberang.
I think plumberang.
He bends the wooden handle of the plumber's helper into a boomerang, throws it, and on its return trip, it brings a pair of vines.
Now, I just want to remind everyone, that's not how boomerangs work.
Certainly not.
What do you mean?
It requires offset, like the curve is part of it, but it requires a flat surface offset so that it will actually catch the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. I don't know. I'm not a mathematician. I'm a travel plan man. I just know that if I took a plunger, bent it, and handed it to an Australian on one of my trips, they'd get mad at me for breaking their plunger.
Wait, you broke their plunger?
Yes.
I flew all the way to Australia to show you my idea of a boomerang. It's this plunger.
Yes.
It's like, okay.
However, it's Mario and everything works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way. They escape.
I came all the way down here to ask you if your toilet's really flush the other direction. I would have called, but it would have cost $900, dude.
Oh.
That's still a great episode of The Simpsons. When they go to Australia.
Yeah. Man, they
It
need...
was the water commission from Springfield. They said it was an emergency. There's nothing wrong with the bidet, is there? Which might have been the first time I heard the word bidet and had to learn what it was.
Oh.
But yeah, so they swing away on those vines after Mario says, all aboard who's going aboard, and Luigi says, abandon ship, cowards and plumbers first.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're standing there having this exchange. And then when they swing away, suddenly the raft starts moving again.
Yeah.
But this is, first was one of those scaling issues we alluded to and we forgot to mention in the town. Suddenly the mayor was like the size of the buildings behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either the background was zoomed in or he was way too tall. Oh, and where was it? Was it the raft going along the river where we could see the left side of the animation cell as it was moving? It was one of those things. You see that
On
in
a
this-
worse TV, we wouldn't have noticed it.
Maybe. I got a feeling I would have noticed that one. I'll throw the DVD on the tube TV sometime and get back to you.
Okay, sounds good.
But they swing ashore and they realize that, and then it cuts back. We have a few cuts back to the village of the building getting lower and lower and lower, and then just basically restating, the Mario Brothers better get back here with that statue.
They better hurry up.
Mm-hmm.
I did want to point out the mayor had, he was the only mushroom with a mustache.
Yeah, he often is. Mayor Fettuccine. And usually, I don't think he usually has a monocle, though, does he?
I think he does.
Does he? Maybe he does. I was trying to think if he usually had a monocle.
I think he does.
Maybe not in the caveman one.
Yeah. At one point during the flashback, they're really stressing. It's like...
Flashback?
Yeah, cut back. Cut back. They're really stressing. It's like, they really need to hurry up. At least get here before the barbecue.
Yeah, and we're the barbecue. That's Toad. That's
Yeah.
what Toad sounds like.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Toad is still annoying.
Yeah, but he's not peppering dudes into his lines.
Yeah,
Like,
I,
he
think
does.
I only heard one dude in this
Yeah.
episode.
And I think that was us.
It's not Toad as written by Perry Martin.
Yeah.
And yeah, then we cut back to the Mario Brothers. What do you mean you lost Koopa's trail?
Yeah.
I'm a plumber, not a bloodhound.
And then
They jump behind the bushes because some alligators come by.
Mario says, "Look out, incoming, duck." And they jump behind the...
Yeah. And then, alligators come by. And then Luigi's like, those aren't ducks, those are alligators. Crocodiles. And Mario has an idea. And a light bulb appears beside his head.
Yeah.
I think it was because he was so zoomed in, there wasn't room above his head for it. That's another scaling issue.
Can I request that as a screenshot?
The shot that doesn't have any Australian iconography in it at all.
Exactly.
We'll see.
That's a no.
See. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's funnier screenshots, like the giant mare or the birdaroos with the hats.
Okay.
Oh, and I was trying to bring it up before. Koopa's wearing one of those, as well as he's dressed a lot more like Crocodile Dundee than anyone else in the episode
And
is.
he has pants this time.
Yeah.
It's like he just chose in one of the hotter climates to put on pants.
Yeah, well, one of the climates with the most dangerous animals.
I mean, that's fair.
Spiders the size of this table. But yeah, Mario realizes that if the crocodiles are running this way, that means they're running away from the statue, and they can follow the tracks in reverse to where King Koopa has stashed it.
Yeah. And
Luigi, you're a genius.
I am.
So I'll also mention one thing. When after the crocodiles run by, Luigi tells Mario, "That wasn't a duck. Those were crocodile."
Yeah. Yeah, he did do that. And yeah, they do that. And okay, so King Koopa's got the statue in a cave.
And he's taking a nap.
He's taking a nap against it.
And they come out in from the other end of the cave.
Apparently the cave has 2 entrances. So I guess it's a tunnel.
And there was a door in the cave, just randomly.
Yeah.
I want to know, where does that go?
The
And why?
animators just got bored. The door actually just opens up to a pantry.
Yeah, everybody needs snacks.
And they loudly stage whisper about sneaking up and stealing the statue from King Koopa, including the echo from being in the cave.
Yeah.
But it doesn't wake Koopa up, and they grab it.
Yeah.
And then as they run away, Luigi trips, and that wakes up Koopa. And he just chases them the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Where's all the Koopa Troopas? I told you guys never to bother me when I'm sleeping in my cave.
Probably.
Could be.
That
They're standing guard at that other end of the cave
Yeah.
that they didn't come in.
Or they're in the pantry. It's lunchtime.
Yeah.
And at first we thought there was a weird animation thing going on, because as the Mario Brothers ran away from King Koopa, Luigi suddenly loses steam and falls behind Koopa.
Yeah.
But the way it's done, he doesn't appear to be running any slower. He's just sort of sliding backwards while his run cycle goes. And Aaron was just saying, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
And then they realize they start chucking the statue back and forth between the brothers.
I love playing Koopa in the middle.
Yeah.
I believe
You're not
that's...
the boss of me now, and you're not so big.
If there is anywhere in this episode that you were going to put a cover song, that would probably be it.
Yeah, should put the Malcolm in the Middle theme as the cover song during that chase. It's a little on the nose, but it kind of works for this show. But yeah, and they do that all the way back to the village, just having Koopa chase after the statue as they chuck it between themselves. And they put the statue back on its pedestal. Oh, in the interim, all the characters have jumped from the roof of the store to this tall tree.
Just in time before the store got eaten and demolished.
Yeah.
And the crocodiles decide to start eating the tree. They must be full of wood now.
Yeah, my God. Unless they're just doing, it's like when you're a kid, you don't realize, no, beavers don't actually eat the trees. They just chew it up. And I think they must be doing that. I don't know.
Yeah.
It does. They seem to be chewing and swallowing a few times.
Yeah.
They're not going to have much room for these mushroom people.
That's...
Yeah. But the princess hops down and tells the statue to work and then kisses it.
And it blushes.
And then it starts going, wom, 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 wom. Well, waves start coming out of it. And it scares away the crocodiles.
Well, when they get to town, like Luigi and Mario, and Mario throws the statue to the princess, it just flutters.
Oh, yeah.
Super, super hard throw, goes real fast, and then as it gets to her, it just kind of saunters on.
Yeah.
So I think the princess has an aura of flutter around her.
She certainly could, because we've seen her do her Mario 2 float jump a few times.
Yeah.
And actually, we've mentioned how forward-thinking some of it is, where it shows that it's her dress kind of parachuting out, which is how they do that in Smash.
Yes.
To justify the floating, when she isn't using the parasol.
Yeah.
And, then she jumps with the statue, puts it on the thing, kisses it, and the gators run out of town, chasing Koopa away with them.
Yeah.
And I thought there'd be jokes about how, don't do that, we're practically related, some kind of, instead he calls them
reptiles.
Repulsive reptiles.
Yeah.
It was just something people usually call him, so.
And then he gets a bite out of his butt.
Yeah, or his pants. That's why he was wearing pants, so the gators would have something to bite. I thought it was going to bite his tail.
Yeah, I did too.
I thought he was going to and run faster. That's what I thought was going to happen for sure.
Pretty big lunge to bypass the tail to get to the rear.
Yeah. Well, that's where the real meat is. It's been about 40 episodes since we joked about someone trying to eat King Koopa. Since the lion.
Yeah.
In, the Bread and Circuses episode. What was that? Great Gladiator Game.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Koopa's run out of town. The mayor, thanks for saving the city, and we should celebrate. And Mario's like, well, let's throw a pizza on the Barbie.
Yeah.
Which isn't a terrible joke.
Better than usual.
Oh, when they were on the building still and Toad made that comment about them being lunch, the two alligators or crocodiles had the spit going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We forgot.
That one got
actually,
me.
Yeah.
That one got me. I got a chuckle out of that one. And then when the gators are leaving town, they're all running, except one of them is on 2 feet running.
I missed that. Bit of a Wally gator.
Yeah.
And, we only sort of alluded to it. The Mayor Fettuccine, he has an accent, but mostly in the way he's like, it's the mayor. What is it he said? Today's not a g'day, mates.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Oh.
And, that's Crocodile Mario. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. And can we stop with the magic statues, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we might get... There's a magic...
Something tells me Robo Koopa's not going to have a magic statue in it.
We might get a few magic statues in Street Fighter, though.
We do, in fact, get one.
Oh, yeah.
It's the crux of the story arc for the season 2. Yeah, the Street Fighter cartoon gets serialized in its second year. We'll be talking about that in due time.
Yeah.
But you're right, there is that one.
So I'm sorry, but if you want to wait for magic statues, we'll get a break, but then we'll come back to it.
Yeah.
With a vengeance.
At least with discipline and justice.
And commitment. But yeah, so that is Crocodile Mario, as we said. So, no cover song because it's from the back third of the show.
Yep.
So, what cover song do you think would go in, and roughly where would you put it? Let's start with the guest.
So I took a little bit of time to think about it because, being put on the spot is kind of hard sometimes. And Aaron's is really good, so it'll probably be the go-to. But I picked, it's called Crocodiles, and it's by Echo and the Bunnymen. And it's got that, 80s psych rock feel. But the chorus is basically, I'm all smiles, I got my crocodiles. And I figured in the chase scene, it would be kind of Koopa's way of thinking and getting his motivation to get the statue back because he's got all the crocodiles on his side. But
Okay. As long as it's got a good beat.
yeah, you can drop a clip in here.
I might.
But it has to be 5 seconds.
Yeah, basically. All right, Aaron?
Oh, yeah. Crocodile Rock by Elton John. During the chase scene.
Me and Luigi had so much fun.
Da, 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 da. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. There. And just that over and over again.
Yeah, that's fine.
But with bagpipes.
Has to.
That would be good. And I went with Land Down Under by Men Without Hats.
Yeah.
Also a good choice.
He just laughed and made me a Vegemite sandwich. There we go.
Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum, bum.
Yeah. So I think any of those, except for the one I'm not familiar with, but probably, I think any of those would be just the right kind of half match that this show would go for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But very poorly re-recorded.
Yeah. Yeah, from a CD you could buy at a gas station.
At least it's not the Caveman cover song. What one was that? I just remember it was terrible.
Oh, in Quest for Pizza?
Yeah.
That was... I still haven't made the master list. I'm going to make it before the ranking episodes. Quest for Pizza... Oh, that Alley Oop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally... It's a real song about a caveman cartoon strip from the 30s. And someone wrote a song about it.
Yeah.
And they played that. And, oh, well, Koopa's identity was Alley Coop. Like, it was a whole thing. That was definitely... this is a reference only the writers know.
Mm.
And 16 other people.
Yeah. The 16 people who listened to the episode where we explained it to them.
Yeah.
So it's gaining traction.
Yeah. It only took...
And it's all thanks to us.
Yeah. It only took like 30 some odd years. 36.
All right. So, cast. It's the usual. We got Lou Albano as Mario, Danny Wells as Luigi, Jeannie Elias as Princess Toadstool, John Stalker as Toad, and Harvey Atkin as King Koopa, the mayor, and apparently the crocodiles, according to the Mario Wiki.
Yeah. Lore or filler?
That's after the writer.
Oh.
But, keep it in mind. I'm sure it'll be a long, detailed discussion. The writer was David Schwartz, who we have had once before. He wrote probably our most problematic episode.
3 Blowmers and a Baby?
Our second most problematic episode.
Koopzilla?
No, but you're getting warmer.
The other City of Sayonara?
Yes. He wrote Karate Koopa.
Oh.
The one that was, more traditionally offensive.
Yeah.
Than the Godzilla one. And those are the only two I have him on my list, which means he didn't write any Mario 3s or Worlds. But we might certainly see him again in something else.
Yeah.
Probably the backlash of that episode.
Could be. I mean, this is obviously it's one step above a spec script. He gets the Bible. He's like, okay, which bit can I drop these characters into? Because this is in the middle of the sludge of the parody type episodes, and it's not even a very accurate or real parody of the thing. It's more like a parody of the concept of Australia.
Yeah.
It's down under, so the world is upside down, and there's crocodiles and those hats.
Yeah.
And barbecues.
And that's really it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's certainly not going on anybody's top 10 list, but it wasn't terrible.
No.
And before I forget, do we want to have a quick... I'll do a quick glance at some of the animation errors here.
Oh, yeah.
The Koopas, their hats.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like there was quite a few.
Yeah, let's just...
I
this
bet-
is reading
I bet there
straight
was.
from the page. After Kangaroo Koopa steals the statue, the mayor's mustache is colored black instead of brown. When Princess Toadstool and Toad run into the general store, the doorknob is on the left, but in the next shot it's on the right. Okay, I'll only pick the good ones. The crocodiles would randomly freeze for a few seconds while the shot transitions are happening.
Oh, yeah.
People change places. The letters change colors on the sign as it's eaten. In one scene of the crocodiles chomping the general store down, some pieces of wood freeze in midair.
I do remember that.
Mm-hmm. Toad mentions that he and his friends will be eaten while the general store is destroyed. The general store is stationary despite the crocodiles chomping it down. Yeah, in some shots they're being lowered and in some they're not. Especially when they're talking.
Like a freeze frame.
Yeah, because it's hard to animate them talking while they lower, I guess. After Mario and Luigi pass the first birdaroos, there are no birdaroos. There are no eggs on the raft, and then in some scenes they just randomly appear and disappear.
Multiply, yeah.
The band on Koopa's hat changes color a few times. The mayor's shirt turns into skin. That kind of thing. Initially, the rock that Mario and Luigi approach is the next to a curve, like you said, but when the raft finally hits it, the curve is straightened out. Vine changes color. The crocodile's approach. I'm trying to think of where's the one where we saw the sliding animation cell. I think that was the statue being thrown. Mario tosses the statue. When Mario tosses the statue to Princess Toadstool, his mouth moves, but no sound can be heard. Okay, this doesn't mention the animation cell one, but we all saw it.
Yeah.
You could literally see the left side when something slid into frame.
Oh, no, that was for the last episode.
Was it?
For the hot air balloon.
Oh, no, we saw it again in this one, because I commented on it upstairs.
But there was the raft where you saw the bottom part of the cell just barely.
I think when you mentioned it, it might have been on the water, with the raft.
Yeah, the raft moving. But look, you can see, it wasn't as bad as the hot air balloon where it was like the entire left side of the screen
shifting.
You know, again, you always think of the best modern cultural example is the I have to go now. My planet needs me. With Poochie. Yeah, it's a lot like that. So anyway, this one has a lot of those kind of errors, lots of miscolors. I meant to go into the list in the previous episode, and we didn't end up going back to it, but oh man. That was a fun one. Okay. Lore or filler?
It's heavy filler.
Yep.
I
don't think there's going to be any more lore episodes. I don't think Star Koopa or Robo Koopa or what's the other one?
Whatever the Moblins Revolting?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess that's it. We just have those three left. Yeah, I don't think Star Koopa and Robo Koopa are going to be lore. I think Star Koopa is going to be like the one with the quirks.
Yeah.
Where it's just inexplicably in space now.
I would put Stars in Their Eye and Star Koopa side by side in air date order.
They might be a duology. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how they line up with each other. And are either of them as we know, Stars in Their Eyes is a takeoff on Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan, according to this wiki.
Yeah. And Star Koopa is a direct parody of Star Trek the Motion Picture.
Yeah. Which is why it's a double-length episode. I thought you were going to say it's a parody of
Star Wars.
Well, yeah. No, the joke would be to say something else that's wrong.
Yeah. Stargate?
Like Spaceballs.
Oh.
It's a parody of Spaceballs.
I would watch a parody of Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Spaceballs.
It's like Spaceballs, but they play it completely straight. I call it Star Wars.
Oh.
So ratings. This is a 4 for me, I think. 4 or 5. I give it 4.5 gigantic mares.
Out of 10.
Out of 10.
I give it 3.5.
Oh, hi.
Toad barbecues.
And we're the barbecue.
The 3.5, tossing out a toad on the Barbie.
Ooh.
I'll give it a standard 5 bent plumber boomerangs out of 10.
Very good.
We have the final cat of the recording session finally show up.
Yeah, I haven't seen this one.
This is Anna.
Does she want to build a snowman?
What?
Does she want to build a snowman?
No. If you sneeze, she will yell at you.
Maybe that's why she's down here. She heard me sneeze a while ago.
She
seems happy enough.
Yeah.
It's letter time. It's letter time. Hey, we're back again with another mailbag. And we've got quite a backlog built up, so we're going to get right to it. Aaron's got some comments.
I personally blame John.
It's partially my fault. But you ever tried and get this guy to get on a phone call? It's like pulling teeth.
Well, you should have just booked a consultation instead.
Yeah, right.
With Aaron Shanahan, the travel plan man. He always gets on the phone for consultations. Anyways, here's to the comments. Let's see. Episode 60 of the Animated Arcade Podcast. Throwback to the Future. Lenola Cola, one of our best listeners, almost misread it as throw it back to the future.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, throw it back in future style, Lenola Cola.
Well, and as I replied in the comment, the original version of the art we got back was, how did she have it spelt?
Threw back to the future.
Yeah, threw back to the future. So yeah, it was a bit of an impenetrable wall for some people. And it's such a good title, too. It's one of your best.
Thank you. It's always one of my best. It's better than Aaron Keeps It Weird.
Yeah, well, that was an amalgam of several possibilities.
Yeah. Actually, I like that one. Oh. You're watching The Zone. You're listening to the Animated Arcade.
With Carlos and Sugar. See if you can guess which of us is which. Man, I forgot, when I put the clips in for that, I forgot just how much her quote, I don't know if it's her regular voice, but at least her stage voice really does sound like that.
Yeah. Now, on the same episode, 85 Disco Coals, one of them, I will not stand by and have my beloved TV image smoothing besmirched. I apologize. I am not able to read today. One of the hosts is illiterate. Now back to the comment.
Yeah, and also Aaron is reading.
After a long week in the salt mines, I love to kick back and experience the smooth. Next, you're going to say in TV, 3D is a gimmick. No one says that. It's used as a gimmick.
Yeah, it goes without saying.
Yeah. How dare you? Just like any man of my era, I put on some 3D glasses stolen from the movie theater, and if I... Phone screen turned off. If I want to feel immersed in 240p MP4 of Night Court taken off a VHS tape, well then, I press that convenient 3D button on my motion control pointer remote. Take me away. 2010's bleeding edge home entertainment. Tell that.
I think your inflection was a bit off. I think it's supposed to be "Take me away, cutting edge 2010's home entertainment."
Nope. Take me away. Period. 2010's.
Oh,
bleeding edge.
Oh, so that's who wrote the letter.
What?
That's who wrote the letter.
Yeah.
And our next caller is 2010's home entertainment. Always a favorite.
Tell that jabroni that him and his lofty home entertainment standards can suck it. Love the Disco Cole who loves 3D TVs just the right amount.
As usual with the veil of Cole, I can never remember what his actual opinions are. And maybe it's for the best.
He likes VR, so...
Well, VR is alright in short bursts, especially if someone else bought it.
And if you're playing mini golf.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Apparently Arkham VR, or not Arkham VR, the Arkham Shadow, or whatever the new Arkham VR game is.
Yeah.
Apparently it's really good.
Is that on PSVR?
I don't know. It might be. It's worth looking into. And actually, it takes place after Origins, and kind of picks up some of those threads, and I think it goes into the Arkhamverse version of Two-Face and stuff. It's like Bruce as Matches Malone infiltrates Blackgate for something. And yeah, apparently it's really good.
Only on the MetaQuest 3.
Okay. Well, fuck it then.
John, can you buy me a MetaQuest 3 for my birthday?
Yeah. Your
Thank
78th birthday.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You'll be dead by then.
Well, we'll just hook it straight up to your cataracts.
Oh. All right. Now?
Ow, I think I got Google Glass in my eye.
This overlay is just showing me random numbers above people. It says John has 1 year left to live.
That doesn't sound random. That sounds encouraging. Come on, the cheat. Let's let the king die in peace.
Oh. All right. Now back
Can you take a slight pause while I go refill my water? I am drying out in here.
Okay.
I mean, I'll still be able to hear you over the headphones, but I'll be long gone from the mic.
So I should
who knows
just...
how much we'll keep.
So I will just do endless mouth noises. Okay. Now let's get back to the Spotify comments. Now, we have another call on... Which episode is this? It does not say...
It does. It's right at the bottom of both comments. They're both on 61.
Okay. A call on episode 61. John, spelt Jon, which is not the
Close
way
enough.
you spell it. It's Geohn.
Johan.
And Aaron, spelled perfectly.
Naturally. Erin.
Aroon.
Erin. It rhymes with goon.
And maroon. But not Maroon 7. Continue their perfect record, and so far, all of their guests have faces.
So far.
Cole doesn't know Ed is a faceless. Not a heartless from Kingdom Hearts 3, but a faceless. If you do have faceless characters, they should be paranoid sociopaths or spicy alcoholic Latina detectives. This wholesome 90s cool, semi-lame uncle thing just doesn't have that sexy edge a faceless man needs to really connect with Aaron and my own heart.
So he's just going to keep pretending that I don't also love the question.
Yes.
Mm-hmm,
because you don't. It's a well-known fact.
I mean,
There's
I exclusively
that...
like the one from Justice League Unlimited and That one from around the Mike Grell Green Arrow era, who was in that crossover event, which I just picked up part 3 of 3 of.
Beautiful. Now you just need to find part 1 of 3.
I do. I really do.
Oh.
And my copy of part 2. But I know you have one somewhere.
Yeah.
That old Green Arrow annual with Lady Shiva.
I have all 3 parts.
Nice. I picked up the question part, which I think is part 3.
Yes.
Yeah. The Batman part is part 1 because Batman shows up in part 2.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Other than the question and the second question, what's the question? Well, John, let me tell you. The question is great.
Yes, I know.
Oh, and then
especially when he's voiced by all-time great Star Trek guest actor Jeffrey Combs.
Yeah. He was in The Reanimator.
He was the Reanimator.
Yeah, he was in The Reanimator as the Reanimator. But he was not in The Reanimatrix.
No.
That I know of.
Oh, now that would be something. One of those blank reanimated projects, but it's the Animatrix shorts. Now that is layers on layers, hat on a hat type stuff.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Or the when they did that Batman Animatrix.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what's it called?
Have you rewatched that in the last 10 years?
No.
20 years?
10
what
years.
Was it? Was that? I think that was
no
Gotham Knight?
I think so. You're right. It's getting close to 20 years.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Back when you could conceivably watch all of the DC direct-to-video stuff, because they were only putting out a couple a year.
And you could
Didn't
watch...
take long.
Yeah, you could make a weekend out of it. And we did.
Yeah. Yeah. And then it became, instead of both of us buying all of them, we would trade off on which ones we'd buy. And then around the time they started doing those new 52 ones, we both kind of like, well, we'll get what we want.
Yeah.
Just
and
hang
we
on.
haven't
The
bought one
thing
since.
is right behind me on the shelf.
It is. Let's see. Superman Doomsday, Batman Gotham Knight.
Oh.
Ow. Sorry.
Now,
For
now
all the
on one
bumping,
screen,
my
you
mic
need-
is on a... hang on. I need to say it into the microphone. It's Batman Gotham Knight.
Nice. So what I'm
Anyway.
hearing is you need to watch Batman Gotham Knight while playing Batman Arkham Knight.
If I can get my hands on Arkham Knight, yes. But, yeah, Gotham Knight, that was... I liked most of those shorts. I like the one with the really, what was it? The one with the, like, bulletproof shield.
Yes.
And it was, like, the really, anime pretty boy, Bruce Wayne. That was pretty funny. The Scarecrow one was good. The flashback one was good. They were all pretty good. Anyway, what was the rest of Cole's question besides trying to tell me that I don't know who the question is?
That was it. We're on to Mike.
Oh, okay.
Great episode. Possibly most laughed I've done since a Cole episode. Aaron was on fire here. No, I wasn't.
Is that what that smell was?
No. I was just gassy.
Oh. That was a fun episode. Well, I guess this should go up on the second Mike episode.
Yeah.
Which is a little less dense and bombastic than the first one, but still a lot of fun. There was
And
no
a
way
few
we were
less,
putting a mailbag into that 2-hour bastard.
Yeah. And a few less teaspoons of sugar.
Which is why the medicine did not go down so well.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you were able to recover that. On to our letters from our one and only letter writer.
Yeah, seriously. I think, well, technically Greg sent an email. I'm pretty sure.
And we did actually get physical mail once.
Yes, that's right. But that was also from Cole.
Yeah.
Okay, so first email from Dr. Derp. Pardon me. Flatbush Koopa / opera or AEIOU and sometimes why? Which was one of the things the lady sang. Attention, John and Aaron. Your car has been impounded. No. Koopa has invaded IRL Flatbush. Details after a word from our sponsor, the Metropolitan Opera. Thoughts on opera. Great visual gags right at the start. I love to see it. Once again, the puppetry wins out, but the premise lends itself well to the numerous visual gags. Yeah, they made good use of sugar glass in that one.
Yeah.
And yeah, the air duct moving around the way it does, the garbage chute.
Mm-hmm.
That's always good. Thoughts on Flatbush Koopa? Pretty great series finale, even if it wasn't in air date order. A lot of weird reality warping happening here, and not just the usual ventriloquism we're used to. The Statue of Liberty is missing, the streets of Brooklyn are infested with turtles, the insidious threats are being sent to Quebec and Greenland, promising a warm welcome to the United States of Koopa. What a time to be alive. Ooh, timely. It's hard to think of an episode with stakes as real as this one. It's personal and yet perfectly in the spirit of the show so far. My only substantial gripe is with the same old animation goofs. Perhaps it would have been too much to expect something on par with the animation of Toad Warrior, but that's what I think this premise deserves. It feels like not just a capstone for the cartoon, but likewise for this wonderfully wonky early era of the Mario Brothers as we know them. Easily my favorite lore episode of the show. Cover song of the week? No Sleep Till Brooklyn! Yeah, we did make allusion to that. That plays in the first new Mario movie when Mario and Luigi are racing through the construction site.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good bit. It shows that Mario is more athletic and constantly stopping to help out Luigi. It's all subtext. All right, favorite joke. Not really a funny episode, but I love the realization between Toadstool and Toad that they're bored without the Mario Brothers. Unintentional foreshadowing. I think the Brooklyn lore in the Illumination movie was a deliberate reference to both the cartoon and the 90s movie, but more subtle a parallel is New Donk City from Super Mario Odyssey. 95 to date. Yeah, you could take a decent amount of footage from, this episode and Plumber's Academy and even a bit of Brooklyn Bound and probably, adapt quite a bit of the first Super Mario Brothers movie to it. Or at least try and match the trailer or something like that. Updated top 5, Flatbush Koopa slots neatly between Treasure of the Sierra Brooklyn and the Great Gold Coin Rush. Question of the week. Also, I'm apologizing now if I sound a little slurry. I have a tongue injury, and I'm desperately not trying to bite down on a tender spot on the front of it. And so I keep instinctively not closing my teeth, and that's why I'm a little... So
That's a
hopefully
weird
that'll
question.
be gone. Yeah, I know.
I don't know how to answer it.
These are getting really out there. Question of the week. If you had a magic back door to any Mario game setting, where would you go? I've always had a soft spot for Isle Delfino, particularly the theme park. We return to Hyrule next time to find out what happened to Link. See you then. Okay, so, a back door that you could, not unlike in the new Mario movies where they can kind of get to Brooklyn at will now through that one warp pipe. If you could just walk through a back door and go to a place in the Mario universe, where would it be?
I'll let you go first, because mine's dumb.
No, fair enough. I thought about it for a while. Like, Mario 3 is my favorite game, but, you go to Giant World once, and you just leave with inadequacy, so... New Donk City. It just looks like the coolest damn version of New York I've ever seen. It doesn't have Ninja Turtles, but it does have big band jazz where the mayor sings. That's got to count for something.
Yeah.
What about you?
The music settings.
You're right, that is dumb.
I'm sorry, but as soon as I read it, it's like, the first time I read it, it's like, backdoor to any Mario game setting. It's like, I don't know, music?
Yeah, sound test,
Yeah.
contrast, turning off that easy mode where Princess Rosalina will show up and show you how to get to the end of the level, or whatever. Or where it gives you
motion
an
controls.
invincibility. Yeah. I'm using tilt controls.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Auto steer.
Oh, yeah,
actually,
going to that. Yeah, you like to go to auto steer and turn it off because the game keeps turning it on for everyone but player one.
Yeah. You know what?
Epic.
Mario
What?
Kart. I'd go into Mario Kart, whatever version it is out, Mario Kart World, and just kart around that area, having a blast.
Yeah, that is fun. I know World isn't everybody's favorite, but just tooling around the open world is fun.
Yeah.
Doing the little challenges, that kind of stuff.
But
yeah,
there,
I could see that.
That's my answer. I'm like, first, go into the setting to turn off auto steer. Second, just drive around and enjoy myself in a real life Mario Kart world.
Yeah, instead of just the roller coaster.
Yeah.
Which is also great. Yeah, can I have a backdoor to Super Nintendo World, please?
Oh.
That place was great.
Orlando?
I haven't been to the Orlando one, so yeah, that would be the one I'd choose. I want to go on the Donkey Kong coaster.
There's also Japan.
I'm a weeb, but not that much of a weeb. I feel like having a magic door to Japan I'm gonna end up getting hit by the old bus that reincarnates you.
Oh, yeah.
Then who's gonna feed my goldfish, Kenneth?
Luigi.
Yeah.
He has
Feed him to the
reasonable
Radigator.
rates. Oh.
All right. Next letter from Dr. Derp. The Missing Link, or Banished to the Shadow Realm, which actually I think we managed to go the whole time without making that joke.
Yeah.
Although we might have made it in the lead up. I don't remember. It's speedrun time, John and Aaron. No time to repeat any womp bombaloo bob womp womp baboos. We're heading straight into Hyrule. Alley-oop. Thoughts on The Missing Link? Oh boy, somebody bombed the fountain. Link's gonna really need help from the help of Jeebus now. And not just because he's getting banished to the Shadow Realm, or because he has more animation goofs than usual. This is an interesting premise, to be sure. I don't think it's nearly as endearing as Fairies in the Spring, let alone The White Knight, but it's a good example of what the show is capable of, particularly in contrast to the Mario cartoons. It's also a good example of how well Link and Zelda contrast as personalities. I actually forgot the two were supposed to be teenagers until that bit of banter toward the climax, when Zelda confesses to love Link just a little. Maybe that doesn't explain why Ganon is so immature, but then again, he's both evil and a Saturday morning cartoon villain. Of course he's allergic to cooties. I'm surprised this isn't the last episode in air date order, since it also carries the same final episode energy as Flatbush Koopa.
We made that reference.
Yeah. I can understand why the Mario cartoon is like that, but Zelda has felt a little more deliberate. Ah well, this will always be a good finale in my heart. Bonus points for possibly having the most excuse me princesses per minute of all the Zelda cartoons. Favorite moment. Zelda loves me, Zelda loves me. Unintentional foreshadowing. This is the exact same plot as Spirit Tracks, isn't it? Also, doesn't... Excuse me, let me start that again. Unintentional foreshadowing. Wait a minute, this is the exact same plot as Spirit Tracks, isn't it? Also, does Zelda ever wield a sword in Echoes of Hyrule, or Cadence of Hyrule, or Hyrule Warriors, or anything? Oh wait, she can in Smash. That'll do. 25 to date. Let's see. Yes, it's the same as Spirit Tracks, except in reverse, where Zelda's the ghost. I didn't play... Go ahead.
I have Echoes of Wisdom, and I can't remember if it's only when she turns... No, I think she does wield a sword in Echoes of Wisdom.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't she have to, like, turn herself into Link temporarily or something?
Yes, and that Link wields a sword, so...
Okay, fair enough. And I'm sure she does in Hyrule Warriors. That's actually one of my blind spots. I still haven't played it. I keep meaning to get the Switch version. I haven't played any of the Hyrule Warriors games. Okay, updated top 5. I don't think I find it as charming as Fairies in the Spring, but it does sneak into my Yop 10 anyway, which is as follows. The White Knight, Mario of the Apes, Toad Warrior, Butch Mario and the Luigi Kid, Doppelganger, Little Red Riding Princess, Fairies in the Spring, Treasure of the Sierra Brooklyn, The Missing Link, and Flatbush Koopa. Question of the week. After years of maining Zelda in Smash Bros. Ultimate, I'm branching out and trying Mr. Game & Watch and Greninja. I'm a little caught off guard how naturally I work with these two, but then Game & Watch was always in my Brawl rotation. Do you two have any Smash mains? Is it a different main for each game? Did I already ask this question before? It was either this or I ask about Donald Glover as Yoshi. Speaking of bizarre casting choices, next week Cartoon has a very interesting guest. Mum's the word until then. Okay, first of all, Donald Glover actually does really well as Yoshi. That's how long it's been since you sent this and we read it. Now, as Aaron, this shouldn't take too long. Do you have any Smash Brothers mains?
There are a few games that I do not enjoy. I don't enjoy E.T. for the Atari.
Monopoly for any system it's ever been on.
I will punish anyone who tries to make me play Monopoly.
Why do you think we keep asking you to play it?
Is this some weird sort of humiliation kink thing?
See, when you explain the joke, there is no joke.
And that's the point.
Speaking of point, get to it. See, the point is, Aaron's not a Smash guy, but when you do play, who do you tend to gravitate
to? Ryu from Street Fighter, because I am a Street Fighter person, and I enjoy, and the controls transfer over, so...
Yeah, that was a neat touch. I like how they did that.
So for me, that made it worth it.
Yeah, let's see. In 64, I usually mained Link. In Melee, it was Young Link, which is like Link, but faster. In Brawl, it was Young Link. Yeah, I'm a Zelda guy, too. But I also really liked... I'm trying to think, in Brawl... I don't know, I liked playing with a lot of people because the final smashes were so novel at the time.
Yeah.
But anyway, you get into the modern, into Wii U and Ultimate. A lot of the time, still Young Link. I'm also really good, or at least I enjoy playing with Pac-Man. I can do some pretty good damage, and he's surprisingly agile. If you aim his side B where he follows the dot properly, you can really zoom around. Drop a fire hydrant on a sucker's head.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And, you know what? I still didn't buy all the DLC characters for Ultimate. I just sort of dropped that. I was 2/3 of the way through finishing World of Light, and it opened up another board, and I'm like, no. Aaron wasn't going to play with me. I didn't want to play online. Like, well, I think I'm done. And I never paid out for the DLC characters, but yeah. Pac-Man and Young Link, basically. And Mega Man. I did like Mega Man. All right. We got one more email here. Raiders of the Lost Mushrooms / Cyrano de Mario, or, but what about property rights? Good day, John and Aaron. The time has come to discover what happens after the Ark of the Covenant melts your face off, or what happens after Nicolas Cage pickpockets it. He wrote pickpocket. I thought it didn't sound right when I said it. Thoughts on Cyrano de Mario? Nothing new here, really. Pretty predictable, and not just because of the namesake influence. I've seen this simple gag done better elsewhere. Not even the Danny Wells Lou Albano chemistry really elevates it. Yeah, that's because Danny Wells was done as a voiceover instead of actually shouting to him, I think. I did like the No Way Jose, though. That's a good bit. Thoughts on Raiders of the Lost Mushroom? Thoughts on Raiders of the Lost Mushroom? Slow motion burb attack.
Now I know how much that killed you to read it as burb.
That's lower down the list, but I do hate it. I hate all of those. Every single goddamn one of them. Pupper, doggo, burb. I'm sure there are more, and I hate them too. I just haven't met them yet. Was this the first time the gang encountered quicksand? Yeah,
No.
let's talk about quicksand some more. Was it even their first time encountering a man without a face? Or neo-Nazi adjacent Koopas with a concern for violating property rights? One of those days indeed. One of those days indeed.
One
Pretty
of those
fun
days
Indiana-
indeed.
Yeah. See, and now I can't keep the good one. Pretty fun Indiana Jones spoof, TBH. One where the bizarre production quirks kind of make it better. A lot of great set pieces and gags. I don't even think I want to see Indiana Joe with a face. Think again. Then again, I think I would like to imagine the Lost Mushroom looking a little less Master Little from The King and I. Less objectionable would be the Shy Guy Lion, which is absolutely not basis. He said not. As far as I know, in Mario games, past or present. I mean, besides the Shy Guys. Maybe the new Yoshi game will make that... Excuse me, I petered out there. Maybe the new Yoshi game will make that a thing. I don't know. You know what makes up for all that, though? A pretty kino fight in the climax. All that's missing is a cover song. Speaking of which, cover song of the week? The Power of Gold by Dan Fogelberg. Okay, are you familiar with that one by name?
No.
Neither am I, I'm afraid. I've probably heard it, and it's just not coming to me. I'll probably drop the tiniest of snippets into it, or into the mailbag right here, to give it the context it needs.
Ah,
I mean,
that
hey.
one.
Funny guy. Favorite joke? Mouser and friends asking, but what about the property rights? Unintentional foreshadowing. The Mario-branded balloon would return in New Super Mario Bros. Wii and various other spin-offs. Also, the temple motif would reappear in Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze. 97 to date. Yeah, they also use that balloon in the Game Boy Advance version of Super Mario World. There's a little opening cutscene showing them arrive in Dinosaur Land, and basically that balloon. Updated top 5? Not after today's episode, but I wouldn't want the show to be without it. Question of the week. Not counting a potential team-up next time, what other faceless action heroes should Mario team up with? I like the idea of Mario meeting John Ravioli. That's John Rambo, but without a face. Yeah, you heard that right. We're done without 80s. Yeah, you heard that right. We're not done without 80s action romps yet. I think it's supposed to be with our 80s action romps yet. See you next time. I'm not trying to constantly call you out, but it is tripping me up as I read. Okay, so, faceless action hero, movie star, whatever. It's pretty hard now at the end of the show when he's already teamed up with all the great literary characters, like Sherlock Holmes or Batman.
He hasn't teamed up with Batman, I don't think.
No, but that's just that line from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Ooh, a mystery. I love solving mysteries. Like Sherlock Holmes or Batman. Usually we just end up fighting people, like Bruce Lee or Batman. Okay, so, you had one, I think.
I did. I did. And I'm keeping it up with 80s, 70s, 80s? 80s.
80s.
I just need to figure out the pasta to use for the...
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Neither did I until I'm just like, wait a second.
And see, now I'm thinking it, but I don't want to say it because you haven't said it yet. And we don't want to pull the curtain too far back and reveal that we pre-vet the questions so that we don't spin our wheels for 20 minutes.
Oh.
We don't read the rest of the letter. I skip straight to the question so that we can have our answers figured out.
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm not going to pull back the curtain and tell anyone that. Okay, well, in the meantime, I did spin my wheels for a while during the pregame. So I went with some tried and trues, like, you should team up with a spoof of, like, the Doctor from Doctor Who with no face, but the costume will keep changing between scenes to different doctors.
That is really good.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. And even the voices could change. You know, it'd be like that old Floating Hands short. You know, time is unraveling. Time is always unraveling. Rory, so good of you to join us. And then, yeah, we also joked, if they hadn't already done James Bond, it could be kind of the same thing. But yeah, a constantly regenerating doctor. And so they never bother drawing his face.
Oh. And I'm going to keep it sci-fi themed.
Okay.
Ellen Roundy. Roundy is a rhombus shaped ribbon pasta.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Ellen Ripley, aliens, survival. The alien is Koopa. But when it
let me touch your skin.
But when it does it's open its mouth and another mouth comes out.
Yeah.
It's Baby Bowser.
Oh no!
Bowser
If
Jr.
it's the super, if it's the Super Show, it should be like Mouser or something.
Yeah. Try-Clyde.
I wonder if the moon is really made of cheese. I was disappointed. Mouser doesn't have any lines in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, so no accent.
Oh.
As far as I noticed, anyway.
Well, you know what? For the next Mario movie, I'm going to email Illumination, ask to voice Mouser.
P.S. I am not a crackpot. So Ellen Ripley without a face because they don't want to pay out for Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm trying to think of a pasta pun for Ellen Ripley.
Like I said, Ellen Roundy.
Yeah, that's one they'd have to explain after every commercial break. Ellen Tortellini.
Rotini.
Oh, that's closer.
Ravioli, but I felt that was stealing Dr. Derp's thunder.
Yeah. Fusilli. I mean, it would probably be, it probably wouldn't even be a pasta thing. It would probably be like, Helen.
Emily Ripley.
No, it'd be like Helen Whitney. Or something stupid like that. Like Indiana Joe.
Yeah.
Helen Ridley. In homage to Ridley Scott. Just like Ridley from Metroid.
Yeah.
There you go. Helen Ridley. With no face. Basically, she's Miss Bellum from the Powerpuff Girls.
Now I want to see a Super Mario Brothers Super Show Alien vs. Predator.
Oh, Mario, it's game over, man.
Oh.
I know that's just from Aliens, but you get the idea.
Yeah. Oh.
And
You know,
somehow they
recently
still
I-
bring in John Hurt.
Yeah. Recently,
What's
I
that?
actually did watch through all the Aliens, the first Predator movie, Prey, which is ridiculously good and everyone should watch.
I've heard that.
Like the prequels, like Prometheus and Alien Covenant and Alien Earth. I also watched. Pretty good.
Jesus
Enjoy it.
Christ.
What?
Well, just, we still haven't had time to pick up at the middle of the Red Ribbon Army arc that we started before we started the damn podcast.
I know, but
We're still stuck on Danger in the Sky.
yeah.
Or maybe that one, and then Master Thief Haskell.
Yeah,
We left off just before the actual Red Ribbon Army starts.
I'm sorry, but watching TV with my wife comes first, followed by podcast, followed by work,
Followed by Mailbag.
followed by Mailbag, followed by other work, followed by anything else, followed by Dragon Ball Original.
Damn. He had a list and everything.
How about
We
this?
sat through all of Muscle Tower, and then you shit the bed.
Yeah. Then I got a job.
It's not like I have asked you to watch Dragon Ball GT. I mean, we're watching the Mario equivalent of it. Actually, I'm pretty sure the Super Mario World cartoon is going to be the equivalent of Dragon Ball GT.
Okay. Well, you know
It's
what?
short, the animation is even worse, and everyone says it's non-canon.
I now have a job where I can do it in front of a computer or in front of a TV. I can watch one episode on Wednesday, and then you watch it when you get home.
Very good. We'll keep that in mind. Anyway, back to the episode you were listening to before this all started.
Which isn't Dragon Ball.
No. It's too bad because, that Master Thief Haskell, that has my favorite ever dub line in all of Dragon Ball. The one where Haskell is disguised as a fortune teller, and she's describing that Goku has a pair of orbs in his pocket or whatever. She wants the Dragon Balls. And, of course, being young Goku, he drops his pants. And then he says to Oolong, "Wow, it's amazing. It's like she knew everything about me." And Oolong says, "Well, not the whole story, kid. Just the private parts." Yeah. I mean, the original Dragon Ball dub is only a bit better than the original Z dub, but it has some great line reads in it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some that are so good they had to bring them back, like "That's it. That's the look" from Cell.
Yeah.
It's like, that's money. You don't get rid of that. Okay, back to the episode now.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to reach out to the show, you can leave a comment on the YouTube version of this episode.
You can send us an email at theanimatedarcade@gmail.com.
You can find us on Blue Sky, Facebook, and TikTok as The Animated Arcade.
And Twitter X as Animated Arcade.
And Mike, where can our listeners follow you?
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram as Reclaim the Sun Band. We're all over streaming platforms, anywhere you stream music. So YouTube, Amazon Prime, iTunes, Spotify. We had an album come out last year, and actually today is 1 year since we released our second single, which is called Lush. So I'll send that to you. And then I am filling in for another band called She Cried Cyanide from the city here. And they are all over the socials as well as She Cried Cyanide. And they also have albums out wherever you stream music.
Great.
Yeah.
Send me those links, and they'll be in the description of these episodes that you're in.
And here's a little snippet of Lush. Link in the description.
I
Okay, it's prediction time, and I didn't write them down, so give me 1 second.
The cartoon is Star Koopa.
I believe so, yes. So, but first, the live action segment is Santa Claus is Coming to Flatbush. Damn these cryptic riddles.
What?
So Flatbush is both a district in New York and a small little village in northern Alberta.
I think it's going to be the New York one. So, is it going to be the real Santa Claus? Is it going to be like a mall Santa?
Is it going to be like the running joke about dyslexia and Satan?
Is it going to be Tim Allen dressed up as Santa?
A few years early.
I could see it.
So what do you think? Real Santa, fake Santa who turns out to be the real Santa?
Elvira.
That's almost time. Or Mario gets a job as a mall Santa.
Luigi gets a job as a mall Santa.
That would be better. That'd be funnier.
I think it's going to be a mall Santa, and Mario thinks it's a real Santa.
Okay.
And wishes for
a plumber's helper.
A bunch of pasta.
Yeah.
Why not?
In the live action segments, they're all about the pizza, except for meatballs. Erin is scratching a cat's butt.
And now she's done.
She don't like that.
She was, and then she was like, nope, I can attack instead.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I guess we'll find out the truth about Santa Claus next time. Because until next time, I'm John.
He's Mike.
I was Mike.
I'm Aaron.
And we are the Animated Arcade. And the airwaves
are our waves.
So until next time, everybody,
do the Mario!
Thanks for listening to the Animated Arcade. Our theme song is After School Keyboard Club by Xennial, sourced from freemusicarchive.org. Our logo and thumbnail art is done by Shell, who you can follow on Instagram at YourMidnightCrafter. The cover songs from the Mario-themed episodes are sourced from the Super Mario Bros. Super HQ channel on YouTube. These links, as well as the music used in our Zelda-themed episodes and all of our social media accounts, are found in the description.